Hello! Today we are going to be visiting all the Edinburgh locations I have found with connections to the Beatles. Now there is a few and some might surprise you. Yeah, so join me on this magical mystery tour. Yes, I said it. Yeah, we're going to be going here, there and everywhere. I've got my bus ticket, so I've got my ticket to ride. Right, that's enough of that. Okay, first up, we are going to the birthplace of one of the Beatles. Yes, one of them was born in Edinburgh. Okay, and for that, we need to head in this direction. Okay, our first stop is here. So this was the former Simpsons Memorial Maternity Hospital at Lauriston Place. And it was here on the 23rd of June 1940 that Stuart Sutcliffe was born. So yes, technically one of the Beatles. He did die, of course, before they became famous. But yes, one of the Beatles was born here. Right, next we are going to go to the childhood home of the Sutcliffe family, where they were living when he was born. Okay, so Claremont Crescent, so number 16 is what we are looking for, and that is Stuart Sutcliffe's first home. Okay, we should be coming up to 16 now. Here it is. So there you go, 16 Claremont Crescent. One of the Beatles' first homes. Right, if I need to continue around this way, I should say at this point there are a lot more Beatles places that I could have gone to for this video, but a lot of them are just... John Lennon once went to this shop and there's a photo of him coming out with Yoko Ono and things like that, so probably stretching it a little bit. To be honest, I'm already stretching it a bit with some of these. For example, the next location, which doesn't actually exist anymore. So the family then moved here to Chalmers Street. Now I don't know what number house it was, but that doesn't really matter because it has been demolished. But it was here somewhere. So then Stuart was about 3 years old. That's when they moved to Liverpool. Right, next location. Okay, so now we are at Lothian Road at the Odeon Cinema. So this was in 1964, on the 29th of April specifically. This was a gig venue for 2 Beatles gigs. Now there is some discrepancy here. Some people are claiming it was known as the ABC at the time, and other people are claiming it was known as the Regal at the time. So I did find an image of a ticket stub for sale on eBay, which says it's the ABC, but people are absolutely adamant that it was the Regal. So make of that what you will. I will put an image of the ticket stub over the top so you can have a look as well. Yeah, so 29th of April 1964, there were 2 gigs, one at 6:30 and one at 8:50, a 10-song set, both sets were the same. Again, I will put the list of the songs over the top of this because I don't want to stand here and read them all out. And you can pause that and have a look at your leisure. Now there was also a bit of a story about how they came to perform here. So 2 17-year-old girls from Sight Hill actually collected 8,000 signatures, pleading them to perform, and amazingly it worked. They somehow got the petition to them and they agreed. Now obviously the Beatles didn't do it for free. They had an £850 fee for these 2 gigs. I will try and work out the equivalent in today's money, and I'll put that over the top as well. And mentioning money as well, the ticket stub, as I previously mentioned, it lists the price of the admission as 10 shillings, which in today's money comes out as just under a tenner, which seems awfully low, to be honest, but there we go. Oh, one other fact about this building, is part of the agreement that there is always a cinema here. So it's one of the reasons why the Odeon is still here. I used to frequent this Odeon quite a bit and it was never busy, and now I know why, because they can't shut it, they're not allowed to. Right, Princess Street Gardens next. Okay, Princess Street Gardens, right by Scott Monument. This bench nearest to me is dedicated to John Lennon. yeah, as you can see, there's people sitting on it at the moment, so I can't even read the plaque. If they move before I leave here, I will get a shot of it. I did mention this in another video, but it's more apt mentioning it in this one, especially as from here on in, all I'm really talking about is John Lennon. The other locations we've got to go solely regarding him. They've actually just moved away, but there we go, there is the back. Okay, next I've got to catch a tram. We're heading towards Murrayfield. There's a couple of things there to see. Okay, we're here at Murrayfield Stadium. It's not actually what we've come to see though. We need to go, we need to sort of get behind it. We're heading from Murrayfield Church, is where we want to be. Okay, so I'm in Roseburn Park now. There's the stadium over there. Now where I want to be is over there. But I'm not sure whether there is an opening there to get out. Okay, well there's the church that I'm heading for. Yeah, and there's the water. I'm going to have to find another route. I'm not getting through this way. It looks like there's an opening just around here though, so we'll do that. Okay, found an exit way. Let's have a look at the water though as we cross over. There we go. Right, so far in this video I've managed to do everything in chronological order. But here we're going to have to jump around a little bit. Simply because it's easier for me to do this. Right, well hopefully these roadworks and building works are not going to affect me too much, but I'll do my best. Okay, so this is Murrayfield Parish Church. So John Lennon had an aunt and a cousin who lived on this street here. We'll go to that house in a minute, but yeah, there's a little story about this church as well. Okay, annoyingly they just started digging at this precise moment, so I'll have to talk over that. Yeah, so 1965 is where we're going to be at this particular moment. So Lennon has come to visit his aunt and cousin, but they weren't in because he didn't tell them he was coming. So he was wandering around this area and it started absolutely chucking it down. So he took shelter in the doorway of this church, which when I walk past I will show you. And when he was in here he got the idea for the song Rain, and the first sort of few lyrics as well. He came up with what it was, sheltering from the rain at this church. Okay, well here is the doorway that he sheltered in. Yeah, it is locked, so I wouldn't be able to get in even if they weren't erecting scaffolding above me. But there we go, yes. This is where he sheltered from the rain and came up with the idea of the song Rain. Right, now we are going to go to the house and finish the next part of the story. I'm heading for number 15, which was John Lennon's aunt and cousin house. So it's Aunt Elizabeth, who was known as Matter, and his cousin Stanley. So yes, to jump around our timeline a little, so Lennon actually holidayed here in the summers between 1950 and 1956, and used to hang around with Stanley and get up to all sorts of hijinks, as you can imagine. But yes, 1965, when he was sheltering from the rain, when he did eventually get back to the house and get inside, is where he wrote the song Rain in its entirety. And here we are at number 15. We'll just get a quick shot to someone's house so we don't want to get into too much trouble. There we go, where Lennon holidayed and wrote one of the songs. Okay, right, we've got our heron. Wow, we're playing this game again. Anyway, that's been our Beatles video. So yeah, birthplace of Stuart Sutcliffe and his former home, where they gigged, and some John Lennon stuff as well. Yeah, okay, bye.